Alright, Shalom Akim, this is your brother Banawar. Come back with another video. Through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to him, Father and the Son, Yahawah, Barak, Sham, Yahawashi. Double line said I was an apostle of the great millstone of rule of time and his truth, and a sincere citation unto the brethren pushed his word through truth and sincerity, rich in life fitted to do so across the four corners of the earth. Alright, today through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, we're going into basically, man, the merging of mankind with machine. All right. As you can see here, Elon Musk, all right, he's back, back in the news articles and whatnot, man. And through the spirit, man, this past week at camp, a Benjamin came up and he inquired about the word, and we basically, it was the spirit, man. He came up, and what had happened was the topic that basically was at hand between me and him was a topic I was already about to teach, man. That was the spirit, so we basically went into the MOTB, all right, and this is just the reality, man. I mean, you can clearly see through even some of the things that you're surrounded with, just trying to program you subconsciously, man. All right, but this AI technology, as you can see here, Elon Musk is going to be a big factor, man. All right. He's going to be a big factor into the MOTB, man. All right. So let's get right into it, man. It's not going to be a long video, just a little short. All right. It says Elon Musk, I, Robot. All right. And for those of you that don't know, there's actually a movie called I, Robot. Okay. And in that movie, man, all right, Will Smith is the main actor. All right. And what it is that robots take over the future. Okay, right? They had in the movie they already had robots, regular robots that basically would what is it called? They had regular robots that basically would assist people in their daily lives. Hey man, machines. Nothing wrong with that. You have vehicles, as in cars and all that. That help you. In your daily life. Even at work. You use forklifts and all that. Hey man, but in the movie I, Robot, it was basically written prophecy. Even the guy that created I think it was called the NS5 robots. All right, now these robots are more advanced, and they were backed up by a robot, database or mainframe called Vicky. Okay, and sorry if your brothers haven't seen the movie, but I mean the movie's been out for a long time. It came out in 2004. I don't want to spoil it too much. Maybe, even up till now, some of us haven't seen it, but, just tune into that, man. And that movie is very spiritual, all right? It's literally prophecy, In that movie, there was written prophecy that a man, aka a human, would save the human race from robots. And along his side would be, a robot that was programmed, all right? But to just, tell you a little bit more about it without spoiling it, man, through the spirit. Yeah, the main robot on Will Smith's side was named Sonny. Okay, and he was a unique robot because the way how it was set up was that he had a specific purpose. Basically Vicky couldn't access him. You know what I mean? He was a free willed robot, and he could kind of feel emotion type of thing. He was more human like. He wasn't that AI just hi, how are like the bland AI, Nah. He was a legit robot, man, that could, basically have a sense of humor and free will basically, because the law, even the robots were under laws. They couldn't kill, they couldn't do this and that, but hey man, just a little rant there. Through the spirit, man, we're gonna go into this video, read this article for you through the spirit. Right, so it says iRobot with a unique human personality set to be ready in 3 months. All right, so there you go. Okay, and that's just like the movie, literally iRobot. I suggest I can watch that because that movie is literally spiritual. The people started to buck up and not accept the ways of the AI and all that stuff. And hey, man, that's where this is heading, man. Okay, and through the spirit, if we were to stay here long enough, Just like in the show, the movie, not the movie, Slakia, the show Black Mirror. Um, hey man, the robots gonna take your jobs, man. They're gonna be flipping them burgers. They're gonna be driving the heavy machinery. Okay, and just like in Black Mirror, I remember this one episode. I've talked about it before, with the social score and all that. This was the social score episode, and what you were seeing, what you had seen was the robots did all the jobs. Everyone, basically was, man. It was two divisions. It was either you're rich or poor. The middle class was gone. The middle class was basically replaced, on a whole, grand scale by robots. All right, and this is the future. They even want to turn you into a robot. Okay, they want to give you the subconscious of the internet, aka the World Wide Web, in your brain. Okay, they want to put their smart, I would say their smartphone in you, so you could be hooked up to the mainframe, aka the grid, when they establish this MOTB system. All right, and then you also have, man, what was the last one through your spirit? It was just in my head. Um, damn, it's lucky. I'm trying to remember. It will come back to my mind. All right. But it says, I am robot, which can develop unique human personality, will soon be ready in a few months. Elon Musk revealed that the tech tycoon is an unveiled prototype of the humanoid called, Optimus during Tesla's AI Day. Okay. It says the 125-pound robot is a 5'8". Okay, so it's 5 foot, stands at 5'8". Nearly the average size for, an American male, because they stand at an average 5'9". Hey man, they're gonna try to make these things as real as possible. I'm gonna just tell you that, man. All right, they're gonna try to make it as real as possible. They're gonna, um, as human as they can. All right, you know. Where were we? It says Optimus face features screen display and information that will be flooded with autopilot software. Reports a lad Bible. It says Musk says it will be include 8 cameras to feed into this neural network, which said to, match the, functions of the human brain. Right? You know, all these, inventions, like a camera is a representation of a human eye. Okay, a computer chip, or aka a memory card, is representation of a human brain. Okay, what else do they got in AI technology? Those are pretty much some of the things that, represent you. Okay, and they're gonna try to replace you on a grand scale. All right, so let's get some scripture. I'm just gonna read from one scripture today. By the way, we're not going too crazy today. Just, bring us some edification. All right, but this is what I was telling the brother that came by the camp. Okay, this is what they're gonna try to do. And people think it's a joke. They think it's a game. They think, oh, it's all made up. It's just fairy tale and conspiracy theory, and, oh, that's Illuminati. And all right, this is Revelation, the book of Revelations, chapter 13, and we'll start at verse. Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. We'll start 14, or yeah. You know what? Let's start at verse, 11. It says, "Behold, another beast came out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like the lamb, and he spake as a dragon." Verse 12. "And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, that causeth the earth and them to dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed." Right, so that's Esau and his past empires. Esau has never had this amount of power, man. The technology, the military might, the smarts, all that combined into this captivity, man. Okay, and Esau does mimic and study the ways of the ancient, Greco-Roman Empire. Okay, the Grecians, aka the Greeks. Okay, he studies all of those ancient, those empires, how they were so successful, what made them so strong. Esau studies all this, man. Okay, and he knows that's his forefathers too. Okay, so he's gonna live up to that name. Okay, those deadly wounds that were healed was his past empires. He's back here again today, in the reincarnation. All those same Caesars and emperors and this and that. Okay, kings and rulers and senators and politicians. They're all back here today doing the same laws. Okay, going by the same way that they did before. And if you look at the way America's crumbling slowly right now, and you go back to Greece and even Rome, okay, it's the same way they fell as well. Okay, overinflated economy, army spread out. Okay, distracting the people through circus. Massive amounts of debt. Okay, no care in the world, just a free willed society. And again, like I always, said through the spirit, when you're the spirit back then was always in Rome. Oh, this is the place to be. This is the place to live. This is it's sightseeing. It's the place you gotta be because it's, as they would call it today, so lit, so lit, man. Okay, the same way America is so fun and you can always find something to do and eat and have the liberty. It's the same way Rome was set up, man. All right. It says, whose deadly wound was healed, verse 13. It says, and he does great wonders, so they make a fire come down from heaven on this earth inside of men. So those ICBMs. Okay, because this is going to be a war, man. Okay, the Lord's getting ready to destroy all this, man. All right. It says, the clever machine will use cameras to analyze environments by identifying objects, images, routines. Technologists, okay, expressed his doubts about Optimus and said, is the Tesla bot the next dream shot to pump up the hyper machine, the hype machine Slakia. It says, and I can safely say that it will be much longer than 10 years before the humanoid bot from any company on the planet can go to the store and get groceries for you. Right, there you go. But the SpaceX founder has reassured that critics in the robot can only carry out boring tasks. He told British journalist John from the live link up at the forum in Dohora. Okay, so there you go. Okay, they want this robot fully operating at human capacities, man, doing human things. All right, verse 14 it says, "He deceiveth the earth and them that dwell upon it." Right, he's gonna deceive you by miracles. Okay, Esau's a perpetual liar. He can create miracles. Literally, Esau can create miracles. He can create. When I say create miracles, not physically, but he can give the illusion that a miracle has occurred. And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna throw his face on it. He's gonna get all the praise and the glory, man. All right, that's how Esau rolls, man. All right. It says, by the miracles of which he had to do, had power to do inside of the beast, saying, okay, and the beast is a system, man. Okay. All right, Esau has the power to do this through his system, okay, that he's orchestrated and built, but off the back of who? The Israelites. All right. It says they should make an image of the beast, which had wound by the sword and did live. Verse 15. He gave power unto the life and image of the beast, and that the image should be the beast should both speak and cause many who not worship the beast to be killed. Right. So at the end all be all is, if you're not down with this society, okay, you're not down with all this, robots taking over you know what I'm saying? Okay, taking your jobs and all that, man. They're tired of you people calling in sick at work, not not clocking in and all that. And really, this is an investment. They don't have to pay these robots. All they got to do is do a big investment, sign a contract with a company manufacturing robots, send at least 5 to 10 robots over, cover all you people that don't want to work, and boom, there's their investment being made and paid off, man. All right, there's nothing for them to just invest into some robots and have it work, work literally. Okay, and those robots, all they could keep that shit on the charger. Okay, for all we know, and you know, as it's charging overnight, it's prepping food in those restaurants and flipping them burgers, man. Yo, this is the reality. This is the future. Okay, verse 16 it says, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand of their foreheads. Right, they're gonna be robots. They're gonna attempt to bring robots, and they're gonna attempt to make you a robot. All right, they're gonna want to put you on the grid. Okay, because once you get that Kragma, it's not just about taking the Kragma, but you're accepting Esau as your god. Okay. Oh shoot.